Well, good evening, WADA members, friends, special guests, and award winners. We've reached the end of our conference, our 54th annual and our first virtual WADA conference. And we think we've got a special way to end this for you tonight. Normally, this is one of the highlights of our face-to-face conference, our awards reception, where we honor those that have contributed to our great profession, both as athletic directors and as community members throughout the course of time. And so tonight we've got what we think is a pretty special package put together for you. So we're going to start by showing you a video here of our award winners. At the end of this video, we will come on live with our district nominated and selected ADs of the year, where then we will announce our state athletic director of the year. So without further ado, we're going to start our show with a brief blurb from Healy, our corporate sponsor, and then on into the awards. So take it away, Jeremy, our Zoom guru. Thank you.
The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association would like to recognize Dave and Jane Gunderson. Dave dedicated 30 years as an athletic administrator to developing athletic programs for middle school and high school students in the Bloomer School District until his retirement in 1994. Dave was a charter member of the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association and has attended all 54 state conferences, serving as a presenter and presider frequently over the years. After retirement, Dave, along with his wife Jane, have been the social chairs for the WADA Hospitality Room. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association would like to thank Dave and Jane Gunderson for their continued commitment to the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association. Our first award tonight is the Dave Gunderson Retired Athletic Director Award of Merit. This award is given to a retired athletic director who has gone above and beyond in their willingness to help during the November conference. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is proud to recognize Jack Overgaard, CAA, retired from DC Everest, with the 2020 Dave Gunderson Retired Athletic Director Award of Merit. Our next awards recognize athletic directors across the state for their years of service. Our 10-year awards are presented to Jim Hagan, Colby; Andy Jepson, Fall Creek; Sarah Unertle, Germantown; Jared Galante, Greendale; David Schmid, Howards Grove; David Wittoon, Kenosha St. Joseph; Bob Herman, Marquette; Matt Kleinheinz, Marshall; Michael Paul, Marshfield Middle School; Adam Miller, Mercer; Amanda Schenk, Milwaukee Juneau; Scott Trevelyan, Niagara; Jeff Behrens, Pewaukee; Brian Paulson, Rhinelander; Greg Hoffman, St. Mary's Springs; John Hoke, St. Thomas More; Mel Dow, Stoughton; and Kevin Bryant, West Bend East. We would like to recognize Kevin Wopat, Lourdes Academy, for his 15 years of service. For 20 years of service, we'd like to recognize Blaine Sen, Birchwood; Mike McHugh, DeForest; Dan Retzky, Green Bay Preble; Brad Jadarski, Oshkosh West; Brian Yeager, Reedsburg Area; David Mueller, Roncalli; Mike Fink, St. John's Northwest Military; and Todd Sabrilski, Waukesha South. Our final years of service tonight is presented to Jim Kluge, Badger, for his 25 years of service. We congratulate all of our years of service recipients and thank you for your dedication to the student athletes and communities you serve. NFHS citations are presented annually to outstanding athletic directors in recognition of contributions to interscholastic athletics at the local, state, and national levels. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is honored to nominate Mark Kricka, CAA, retired from Verona Area High School, for this year's NFHS citation. The NIAAA State Award of Merit nominee is chosen by the WADA Board of Directors as an individual who is an NIAAA member and is deemed by WADA to have performed meritorious service in the state. The NIAAA State Award of Merit nominee is Jeremy Schlitz, CAA, from Madison Memorial. The Andy Anderson Award is presented annually to an athletic director that serves the association with unselfish dedication, time, and effort. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is pleased to present the Andy Anderson Award to Brittany Spencer Grant, CMAA, from New Glarus High School. The Olson Teff Professional Development Award is presented annually to a WADA member who has made significant contributions and demonstrated excellence in the area of professional development, not only for themselves, but at the local and state levels for the WADA membership. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is honored to present the Olson Teff Award to Jack Klebsedal, CMAA, from Racine Unified. The Frank Kovaleski Professional Development Award is presented annually to an NIAAA member who has made significant contributions and demonstrated excellence in professional development at the local, state, and national levels. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is honored to nominate Jay Hammis, CMAA, retired from Racine Unified, for the Frank Kovaleski Professional Development Award. The NIAAA Distinguished Service Award is presented to a limited number of individuals each year in recognition of their length of service, special accomplishments, and contributions to athletic administration at the local, state, and national levels. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is honored to nominate Peggy Seegers-Braun, CMAA, from Divine Savior Holy Angels, for the Distinguished Service Award.
The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is proud to present the 2020 Distinguished Service Awards. This award annually honors individuals representing each of the 7 WADA districts. Recipients are recognized for their leadership and commitment to promoting and expanding youth sports and interscholastic athletic programs in Wisconsin schools and communities. This year's recipients are distinguished for their unwavering contributions of time, talent, and financial support, ensuring quality educational-based athletic programs across the state of Wisconsin. The Distinguished Service Award recipient for District 1 is Terry Miller. Terry has spent his entire career as an educator engaged in both community and school programs. Terry taught and coached for 24 years at the LaPorte Community School Corporation before relocating to Ashland High School to teach and coach for the remainder of his career. Known at Ashland for guiding his students' personal growth through academics, athletics, and character development, Terry also serves as a role model, volunteering over the years as a high school tutor and coach for school wrestling and football programs. Additionally, he has been a volunteer coach for freestyle and Greco wrestling and has lent his support to a variety of community events. An active worker in the Ordacker Foundation Golf Tournament, Terry also helped raise money for a new high school wrestling mat by running in the Whistle Stop Half Marathon. During the marathon, he was joined by high school students who cheered him on as they ran alongside Terry for a portion of the course. Terry has imparted the character value of strong work ethic, service to others, and power of positive attitude. His impact on the lives of students, athletes, and fellow coaches has been noted by many who say Terry's positive influence has been a guiding force in their personal growth. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is proud to recognize Terry Miller as the 2020 Distinguished Service Award recipient for District 1. Laura Stritzel is the 2020 Distinguished Service Award recipient for District 2. Laura was nominated for her many years of service in the Pembine School District supporting athletic programs and events. Laura has coached the junior high school girls basketball team and staffed the basketball scoreboard for games at all levels. She developed and maintained the social media site for the varsity boys basketball program, which features uploaded photos, highlight videos, and game results. Laura also includes comments of pride, congratulations, senior recognition, and inspirational quotes in support of the team. Additionally, Laura has served as an event host for the Pembine Patriots, where she has prepared game programs and managed visiting teams, event staff, and spectators. Laura was also instrumental in starting home cross-country meets, taking on the responsibility to coordinate all volunteer workers. This undertaking was no small challenge when the first home meet just happened to be the conference championship. Laura additionally serves community youth sports as an assistant coach for Little League softball. When not coaching, managing, or staffing home events, Laura can be found in the stands enthusiastically supporting all Patriot teams. WADA congratulates Laura Stritzel, the 2020 District 2 Distinguished Service Award recipient. The Distinguished Service Award recipient for District 3 is Paul S.T. Ricken. Paul is renowned for his career as an educator and coach, having taught high school history and politics for over 40 years, with the past 30 years at Black River Falls High School. At BRF, Paul taught courses in politics, law, ethnic studies, and AP history. Paul also developed courses concentrating on the history of Ho-Chunk Indians and serves as a coordinator for the Black River Falls History Project, which focuses on the impact those early Ho-Chunk roots have on the community today. He additionally serves as the district chair for culturally responsive teaching, co-advised the Student Senate, and as an adjunct professor with UW Green Bay's First Nations Studies Department. Paul was able to provide dual credit opportunities for his students. Paul's coaching experience began 42 years ago as an assistant women's basketball coach at Concordia College. He transferred to high school, serving as a varsity and assistant coach for boys and girls basketball, cross country, and track. He has served for 17 years as a host for WIAA sectional cross country meets and also as a PA announcer for basketball games. Paul retired from Black River Falls last year. However, he will continue as a virtual teacher at UW Green Bay's Dual Enrollment Access Academy and will remain as a coach for the BRF cross country team. Throughout his career, Paul has earned many honors, including both the Wisconsin History and Wisconsin Secondary Schools Social Studies Teacher of the Year Awards and the Cole Fellowship Award, and was the recipient of the Wisconsin Friends of Indians Education. WADA is proud to add the 2020 Distinguished Service Award for District 3 as one of Paul S.T. Ricken's many prestigious honors. Russ Bowers is the District 4 Distinguished Service Award recipient for 2020. Russ is a building and grounds director for the Wrightstown Community School District, where he started his 40-year-plus career working in the maintenance department after graduating from Wrightstown High School. Wrightstown is known for having a high-quality and well-maintained athletic facilities, and much of the credit is given to Russ's vision and leadership and long-range planning that has ensured that the district's facilities meet the needs of the school programs as well as that of the greater community. Russ recognized that providing health education and fitness programming extended beyond school academics and sports and rightfully included serving members of the community. His involvement on the planning committee was instrumental in generating public support for construction of an addition to the Student and Community Wellness Center to Wrightstown High School. The center will include fitness and cardiovascular training equipment and a walking track. The committee was also able to secure Bellin Sports Medicine as a partner offering free fitness and injury assessments along with strength and conditioning coaching resources. The leadership Russ has provided over the years has greatly contributed to the programs and facilities that serve both Wrightstown School and community. District 4 proudly recognizes Russ Bowers as the 2020 Distinguished Service Award recipient for his commitment to school and community programs, services, and facilities. The 2020 Distinguished Service Award for District 5 is presented to Ron Kading. Ron was a physical education teacher for Potosi Elementary School for 35 years before retiring. However, his career associated with athletics extended over 43 years in a variety of positions, including serving as an assistant basketball coach, working on the sidelines keeping football stats, and as a volleyball scorekeeper. As Potosi's head baseball coach, Ron amassed a career record of 562 wins, 21 conference titles, reaching sectionals 9 times and playing in the state tournament 5 times, winning the state championship in 1993 and was the runner-up in 2002. Ron ended his career with the 6th best winning percentage in the history of Wisconsin spring baseball coaches. Locally, Ron was also the Community Youth Recreation Director for more than 3 decades. At the state level, Ron has been a member of both the Wisconsin Basketball and Baseball Coaches Association. In the Baseball Association, Ron has been a district representative, former officer and president, and remains the state awards chair. Ron's honors include coaching the All-Star Classic, named the Wisconsin Coach of the Year, and being inducted into the 2000 Wisconsin Baseball Coaches Hall of Fame. The Potosi School District also paid tribute to Ron by naming the baseball facilities Kading Field in 2012. Furthermore, Ron was inducted into the Potosi Chieftain Hall of Fame, where he has been recognized for his dedication and commitment to educating students in the classroom and through sports. It is with best regard that District 5 recognizes Ron Kading as the 2020 Distinguished Service Award recipient. Roger Ganser is the District 6 2020 Distinguished Service Award recipient. Roger has worked for the Jefferson School District for 25 years in both the custodial and maintenance departments, where he has been a lifelong contributor to high school athletic programs in his capacity as a district employee and as a volunteer. During the spring flooding of 2019, the softball field at Riverfront Park was unplayable for most of the season. The athletic department was able to secure a field at Fort Atkinson's City Park, but someone was needed to prep the field on game days. Roger took on this responsibility, ensuring athletes from his and other area schools could play. The JV baseball field at Jefferson High School was also flooded, and Roger undertook prepping the community field 25 miles away so teams could play there until field conditions at the high school improved. Recognizing there was a shortage of officials, Roger became a certified umpire, officiating many JV baseball games throughout the season. Roger is also a member of the Kiwanis Club, an organization of volunteers dedicated to changing the world one child and one community at a time. Roger also lives this motto in both his work and through his volunteerism. District 6 honors Roger Ganser for his ongoing support of student athletes, coaches, and programs with the 2020 Distinguished Service Award. The 2020 Distinguished Service Award recipient for District 7 is David Neighbor. David is the owner of a business consulting company in Muskego, Wisconsin, providing custom computer programming services. After earning a degree in computer sciences from UW-Eau Claire, David developed electronic medical record software, working for the past 34 years with the Department of Veterans Affairs. His software has been used in veterans hospitals in Wisconsin, Ohio, and Utah, and internationally in Cairo, Egypt. David's technology knowledge extends to supporting Martin Luther athletic programs for 10 years as a game announcer, additionally implementing live streaming for the school's football and basketball programs. His son Kyle was also a co-announcer for basketball games all through high school. Both David and Kyle are well known for their unique play-by-play calls and celebratory comments in respect to successful team performances. David has also served for the past decade as a game announcer for Hales Corners Lutheran School Athletics. In 2016, it was Kyle's turn to invite his dad to join him in announcing the homecoming game at UW-Eau Claire's centennial celebration. Kyle at the time was a junior majoring in communications with an emphasis on public relations and had been announcing Blue Gold sporting events for the past 2 years. He thought it would be a great idea to have his father, a 30-year alumni, join him in the announcer's booth, and the athletic department supported the idea. It was one of the dual's favorite co-announcing experiences. The Wisconsin Athletic Association is proud to recognize David Neighbor as the 2020 Distinguished Service Award recipient for District 7. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is proud to present the 2020 District Athletic Director of the Year Awards and announce the recipient of the State Athletic Director of the Year for 2020. This award recognizes athletic administrators for their educational leadership, exemplary sports programs, and their promotion of interscholastic athletics in the school and community settings. Each recipient has a career distinguished by their ability to facilitate community involvement in education-based athletics, their dedication to developing quality sports programs and facilities, their commitment to peer network and professional development, and their leadership in ensuring the holistic development of students through sports. WADA is proud to honor the 7 individuals who represent their district as Athletic Director of the Year. The 2020 Athletic Director of the Year for District 1 is Casey Eckert. Casey served as a psychology teacher and baseball coach at Eau Claire Memorial for over 20 years, where he was the recipient of the Educator Excellence Award 3 times. For the past 12 years, Casey has been the New Richmond High School's assistant principal and athletic director. As a baseball coach, Casey won 8 conference championships, coaching his teams at the state tournament 4 times. Casey also had the distinction of being twice honored as a WBCA Baseball Coach of the Year for District 1, and was also honored by being selected for both coach and umpire of the WBCA All-Star Games. Casey additionally has been an umpire for the Continental Amateur Baseball Association's World Series. Casey has served the WIAA on both the baseball coaches and officials advisory committees, and as an official for over 40 years, he has had the honor of being a WIAA state football official 5 times, as well as officiating at state basketball tournaments 10 times, and nationally, Casey has served as an NCAA basketball official since 1987 and was an NCAA Division III Final Four basketball official in 2017. His service to the community is equally extensive, supporting Special Olympics for more than 20 years in multiple capacities, coordinating student service learning programs, coaching youth football and baseball, and serving as a co-director for the Northern Wisconsin Basketball Officials Camp and as an instructor for football, basketball, and baseball officials for the past 20 years. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is proud to honor Casey Eckert as the District 1 Athletic Director of the Year, recognizing his distinguished career and lifetime dedication as an educator, administrator, coach, official, and community volunteer. The District 2 Athletic Director of the Year is Brian Margolowski. Brian has served for the past 13 years in a dual role as Northland Pines Middle and High School Athletic and Activities Director, as well as the Community Wellness Supervisor. His teaching and coaching career began in 1997 at Pembine Middle and High School, where he taught science and math classes and was an assistant football coach, as well as head basketball and baseball coach. He moved on to Marshall High School, teaching biotechnology and coaching baseball before landing at Northland Pines, where he has taught science and health, coached football, basketball, and baseball, and has also served as Dean of Students along with other activity and athletic administrative responsibilities. He also serves as an announcer on WRJO radio for away football games. Brian has played a significant role in many fundraising efforts to enhance the athletic fields and facilities. He chairs the Blue Fest, which annually raises $20,000 to support youth sports in the Eagle River area, founded the Antigo Center Court Club, which raised over $10,000 a year for K-12 basketball programs, and coordinates the Moonlight Run Race, which funds $15,000 annually for programs and equipment in the Pine Community Wellness Center. His leadership efforts have also resulted in facility improvements, including soccer field dugouts, a new press box and sound system for the track and field complex, and added handicap access ramps and additional bleacher seating. He also instituted trap, radio robotics, gaming, and anime clubs in response to student interest. His community service includes being a board member for the YMCA, the Youth Football and Cheer Organization, volunteering for the Northwood Children's Museum, fundraising to support the Community Humane Society, introduced hunter and bow hunting education, and officiating for youth baseball and basketball. After the onset of COVID-19, he served as a volunteer for Fork, Feed Our Rural Kids, packaging and distributing 550 meals 5 days a week. Brian has received numerous awards for service, sportsmanship, and has been honored to be the WBCA Division IV Boys All-Star Coach and recipient of Basketball and Baseball Coach of the Year awards. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is proud to add the District 2 Athletic Director of the Year award as one of Brian Margolowski's many honors. The District 3 recipient of the Athletic Director of the Year award is Joel Babinick. Joel epitomizes the diversity of responsibilities that fall on educational administrators. He serves Luther High School as both the Athletic and Activities Director, teaches science, and is also the Transportation Director. Additionally, Joel has been a sports coach for Luther teams from 1989 through 2018, coaching JV girls basketball, freshman boys basketball, and varsity boys track and field. For more than 20 years, Joel has been the head coach for the varsity girls basketball program, with his teams earning 2 conference titles and 4 WIAA regional championships. He was further honored when he was selected by the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association to coach a D3 All-Star South game and was the association's Athletic Director of the Year in 2018-19. Joel's volunteer work as an instructor for the American Sports Education Coaching Principles course and Sports First Aid provides the essential training for regional coaches, allowing them to meet the certification requirements. He also serves the La Crosse area community as a volunteer for Riverfest, Ashley for the Arts, and at the Good Steward resale store. Joel is president of the Association of Lutheran Educators and has been a presenter at their state conference. Additionally, he has been a clinician at the Coach Z Hoop Camp, Hard to Guard Basketball Camp, and the UW Stevens Point Basketball Camp. As an athletic administrator, Joel has coordinated dedicated volunteers and spearheaded contributions for an $8 million expansion to Luther's facilities, which include a rubberized track, irrigation to multiple sports program fields, additions of goalposts and scoreboards, construction of press boxes and dugouts, as well as addressing safety issues by relocating the shot and discus area and adding fencing for field separation. Joel also oversaw indoor facility improvements, including the construction of a 1,200-seat gymnasium and an all-purpose wrestling room. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is proud to recognize Joel Babinek as the District 3 Athletic Director of the Year, honoring him for his work as a teacher, coach, administrator, and community volunteer. Brad Jadarski is the District 4 Athletic Director of the Year for 2020. Brad started his career at St. Cloud State University as an assistant athletic director and assistant baseball coach. In 2000, Brad took on the role of Oshkosh West's activities coordinator, a position he has held for the past 20 years. Throughout his career, Brad has served student athletes and sports programs in many capacities. He has been a youth sports coach for softball and baseball and has also coached the YMCA's T-ball and flag football programs. Involved with the school's booster club, Brad has worked as a volunteer for Green Bay Packer games, the Oshkosh Waterfest concerts, and ice fishing events. At Oshkosh West, Brad has coordinated fundraising efforts totaling over $100,000 for the new high school weight room. He has also facilitated the development of the school's athletic wall of fame, creating an award wall for 4-year, 3-sport athletes, and developed recognition programs for middle school student athletes. Additionally, Brad has run the middle school cross-country and basketball programs and hosted numerous WIAA regional and sectional events. His leadership has been instrumental in revising the school district's extracurricular handbooks and with an emphasis on core values and in the importance of student participation in athletics and school activities. Brad is also an advocate for professional development, and he has been a role model to his coaching staff and peers, having completed 11 NIAAA LTC courses. Brad also serves the community as his church council president and board member for Oshkosh Fast Club Youth Softball and is past recipient of the Citizen Service Award. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is proud to recognize Brad Jadarski as the District 4 Athletic Director of the Year for his service to his school and community. The District 5 Athletic Director of the Year is Mike McHugh. Mike's career in education began in Dodge Center, Minnesota, as an English and social studies teacher. From there, he moved to Abbotsford and then Colby High Schools, where he taught and was a head coach for boys basketball, baseball at Abbotsford, and Colby's head coach for boys basketball and girls track. In 1991, Mike began his career in DeForest, where he continued teaching English and serving as an assistant football and baseball coach. He moved into administration in 1994 and was the assistant principal for DeForest Middle School, and then in 2000 he transitioned to the director of athletics and activities for the DeForest Middle and High School programs, a position he has held for the past 20 years. During his tenure at DeForest, Mike added boys and girls tennis, girls golf, boys hockey, boys and girls lacrosse, and co-op teams for girls hockey and gymnastics. He was instrumental in planning and overseeing the $3.1 million stadium project, the $1.1 million field turf installation, and a $75,000 fitness room renovation. Mike is currently working on the addition of an 8-lane swimming pool, 2,000-seat gymnasium, and updates to baseball and softball facilities. He is also the logistics chairperson for the DeForest Relay for Life. Mike served on the WADA Board of Directors from 2013 through 2017 as the District 5 representative and was a member of the WIAA Sports Advisory. Currently, he is the Badger Conference Assistant Commissioner, a position held since 2018. In 2011, Mike was honored by District 5 as the Athletic Director of the Year, and it is with great esteem that the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association presents Mike McHugh with his second District 5 Athletic Director of the Year award. District 6 honors Eric Plitzowite as their Athletic Director of the Year. Prior to moving into athletic administration, Eric had worked in school districts in California and Minnesota as a physical education teacher and coach, accumulating 4 seasons as an assistant coach for both baseball and basketball, and 7 years as the head boys basketball coach at Rochester John Marshall High School. Eric's multiple roles in administration are a credit to his capable skills as a proactive leader, event coordinator, and manager of multiple school programs. For the past 12 years, Eric has served Burlington High School as the Athletic Activities Director and Assistant Principal. Eric has also assumed leadership roles in WADA and in the WIAA. He was a 2-term gender rep for District 6 and has served on the WADA Board of Directors since 2018. He has also been a member of the WIAA Sports Advisory for the past 7 years. 2 years ago, he took over the webmaster responsibilities for WADA's website, adding some exceptional features, including live virtual meeting links, recorded meetings and awards programs, and social media tweets. Eric also updated the quick links, team and athletic photos, and instituted the AD Toolbox for essential resources under segmented current issue titles, including COVID-19. His professional upgrade of the GoWADA website has ensured that site provides timely and relevant information to state athletic directors. Eric also shares his technology talents as the webmaster for the Southern Lakes Conference. Eric also enjoys hosting WIAA tournaments and has done so for tennis, volleyball, basketball, gymnastics, wrestling, baseball, softball, and track and field. While he is currently recognized as a leader in athletic administration, he defers honors to others and leads the initiative to name the court after Ron Cole, a former teacher and coach at Burlington High School. Additionally, Eric spearheaded the naming of the football field in 2020 after Tony Romo, the former Dallas Cowboy, and Burlington High School alumni. Eric is also proud that Burlington High School has been awarded the Racine County Lighthouse Trophy 5 times, honoring Burlington's individual and team accomplishments. For his work as an educator, coach, administrator, and leader, the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association proudly recognizes Eric Plitzowite as the District 6 Athletic Director of the Year. Jeff Sitz is the District 7 Athletic Director of the Year. Jeff's exemplary career in education extends over 4 decades. He has taught for 40 years, been an athletic administrator at Lutheran High School in Milwaukee for 35 years, and has held leadership positions at the local, regional, state, and national levels since 1987. A visionary leader with an unassuming style, Jeff's exceptional work is evident in his development and authoring of student athlete and coaching handbooks, conference and sports bylaws, as well as conference plan books for running cross-country and track and field championships. Jeff's ability to unite those invested in developing and promoting interscholastic sports has earned him the admiration of his peers, who have both appointed and elected him to serve in multiple leadership roles. Jeff has been the Wisconsin Little Ten Conference president 4 times, served on the WIAA Board of Control as the WADA liaison, and served on WIAA committees including competitive equity and conference realignment. He is also a current public address announcer for the WIAA Sports Track and Field Championships. In 1989, Jeff was elected to 2 terms as president of the Wisconsin Independent Schools Athletic Association of Private Schools. He was named the Wissata District AD of the Year 5 times and twice earned the Wissata State AD of the Year award. Jeff was also a member of the WADA board and was elected to a 4-year officer term, assuming the presidency in 2006. Supporting the WADA membership, Jeff took on the additional roles of CAA test administrator and the state certification coordinator. At the national level, Jeff was the Wisconsin delegate for the NIAAA and has served a 3-year term representing Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Michigan, and Wisconsin before being elected as an officer serving the National Association as president in 2018. Jeff is the recipient of numerous honors, including the WADA Andy Anderson Award, the NIAAA State Award of Merit, NFHS Citation, and the NIAAA Board Commendation. The Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association is proud to present the District 7 Athletic Director of the Year Award for the second time to Jeff Sitz.
At this point in time, I'd like to introduce you to our live feed where we have our ADs of the year here. So if you guys want to turn your cameras on, that would be awesome. Eric and Brian, we need your camera.
It says that the host is, there we go.
Well, fellas, this isn't in our script, but before we do the honor of announcing the state AD of the year, I'd offer every one of you a chance to say hello, thank you, real quick, if you'd like to. There's been lots of compliments in the chat to you, and Lindsay and Dwayne did a great job on your videos. So we'll just start with Brian. Would you like to say anything?
Sure, I'd like to thank everyone for the congratulatories that were out there. I'd also like to congratulate the other 6 award winners. As most of you, I've learned from a lot of great mentors over the year, and I thank the WADA organization.
We'll just go in order. Joel, would you like to say anything? You have to unmute yourself, Joel.
There we go. Yeah. Congratulations again to everyone here, and thank you. It's such a blessing. I feel so blessed to be teaching here at Luther High School and to be able to work with lots of different great athletic administrators within our area, and just a great bunch of people here at Luther High School that sometimes make me look good. So despite some things I do, so a wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, Joel. Brad?
I'd also like to congratulate all award winners. It's truly humbling and an honor to be recognized tonight. I want to thank the entire Wildcat Nation for Oshkosh West being a great place to work. We work with great coaches, parents, and student athletes, and just truly blessed to be here. And congratulations again to everybody.
Mr. McHugh, District 5.
As Brad said, it's very humbling to be sitting here with such excellent leaders. And I've been proud to be a member of WADA for the past 20 years and look forward to being a retired member of the WADA organization. And I also would like to thank my family and, the people of DeForest have been so gracious and so helpful. And the list can go on, but it's been a pleasure to be a part of the WADA group, serving on the WADA board as well. And this is a great honor and a great way to end my career. Thank you.
Eric?
Yeah, similar to what they've said already, it is truly humbling. It's such an honor to be here tonight and be on this screen right now. thankful for all the individuals I work with. I'm only as good as those you surround yourself with. And from my office staff to the athletic directors in District 6, it's very humbling, and I'm very honored to be here tonight. And thank you to my family as well for all the support and all the late nights that they know we're working. So.
Thank you, Eric. And last but certainly not least, Mr. Zitz.
Well, congratulations to everyone who's nominated. It is an honor to be included with people of your caliber. This is amazing. Thanks to Wisconsin Lutheran, all the people that I work with, the coaches, the kids. It's a humbling experience. I also want to thank the athletic directors of WADA. This is just an incredible opportunity to serve in WADA and have opportunities in WADA all these years. So
Well, thank you. Well, it's my great honor as the president of WADA this year to now be able to announce of these all tremendous servant leaders for their communities and their schools and our organization. The state AD of the year is Mr. Jeff Zitz of District 7. Congratulations, Jeff. Jeff, I'll give you an opportunity to say something else if you'd like.
well, yeah, Todd, like you said before, breaking down a little bit my forte. So, to all the district honorees, Joel, Casey, Brad, Brian, Mike, Eric, everybody, it's an honor to be nominated along with you and to be recognized along with you. And I'm humbled to represent all of you because choosing somebody out of this great group is like splitting hairs, and I don't have many hair left, so I appreciate that. So many of the opportunities I have experienced in my life have come from WADA, and my professional life has been blessed and honored to be able to serve this organization, and I thank them very deeply for the opportunities I've had. I think I can speak with a little bit of authority on this one. Wisconsin continues to be a shining example of athletic leadership in our nation, and WADA is truly a model organization in this country. Our students are blessed to have strong leaders in our schools, as is shown tonight by these outstanding athletic directors who have been nominated. I want to thank my wife, Karen, and my family for their love and support. Our jobs are challenging and hard enough, and the love and support of our families make them doable. So again, thank you very much for this honor. I am truly humble. Thanks.
Well deserved, Jeff, as well as the rest of our honorees. I've known Mr. Zitz since my days as a high school football player in Beaver Dam. And so it truly is my honor to be able to award that to you tonight, Jeff.
Todd, I am that old, aren't I? Yeah.
And so, folks, again, it's been a great week. I'm truly honored to have had the opportunity to be your president this past year. And with that, we are going to close the 54th annual and hopefully last virtual conference for 2020. Everybody have a great holiday season and stay safe, and please wear a mask. Good night.